quick shout out to Yumi for sending me this question. So let's go over it. What is the correct Lewis structure for HNO₃? So I'm going to assume that you already know Lewis structures. If you don't, you can go check out my playlist on YouTube and check my chemistry playlist specifically and check Lewis.structures. Again, I promise I have it there. Now, HNO₃ is known as nitric acid or hydrogen nitrate. So the first step that you need to do is the electrons, right? So now I already calculated for you as 24. And then when you do the Lewis dot structure, this is the first structure that you're going to come up with. Okay, so the problem is people, they put this answer and they think this is the right answer. But if you notice, nitrogen wants to have a full octet. And it could get from the top oxygen or the one for the right. Again, since it has that negative there and it has those electrons, it can share, the oxygen can share its electrons. So again, you want an octet. So you only need one pair of electrons, right? So that is going to share with the nitrogen. And then when it undergoes resonance, that nitrogen is going to have 8 electrons. It's going to have an octet. So in recap, the first structure, nitrogen isn't happy. It's not fully happy. Why? Because it only has, before the sharing, it only has 6 electrons. Remember that to have a full octet, that's 8 electrons. So oxygen is going to share with nitrogen, so that way it's going to have its full octet. So to undergo resonance, again, if oxygen shares its electrons, which is the pink arrow, it's going to go there. It undergoes resonance, which is the arrow in the middle. Then you're going to have this structure. Now, if you look at it, you're going to say, well, why is there a positive there? The positive is not referring to the octet. The positive is referring to the formal charge. So nitrogen is happy because it has its 8 electrons around it. It has the full octet. And again, the positive is due to the formal charge. And if you look, the other oxygen, we didn't touch it, which again, it has a -1 formal charge because again, 6 minus 7 is -1. If you don't know how to do formal charge, I have a separate video that as well. You can check it out on my channel on YouTube, my chemistry playlist. If you have any questions on why I did what I did, or any other questions or similar questions that you're stuck on in your classes, you can be sure to send them to me. Again, this content takes time to create, so please follow, like, share, and thanks again for watching.